Hello and welcome everyone. Very happy that we're all together again. In this tutorial we will continue talking about the sprinklers and their different details. So fasten your belt and let's get started. The aim of this tutorial is to continue learning about the different types of the sprinklers which we can select from according to the different features of each of them and according to the project we are working on. So let's go ahead. Now the next type of sprinklers we have is the upright sprinkler, and this upright sprinkler is having a different mechanism of working a little bit, as the sprinkler itself is installed up not down like this case here, and this means the water will be injected up towards the deflector. And here comes the job of the deflector, as when the water hits the deflector, the water bounces back to be injected backward or down towards the ground. Like this case here, you can see the upright sprinkler is installed up, and the water is injected firstly up at the same direction of the sprinkler, and when the water hits the deflector it bounces back down towards the ground of the space. And this type of sprinklers is used in the warehouses, also in the garage and in the factories. And it's used generally in the applications where there is no suspended ceiling, so all of those applications shares the same property of not having a suspended ceiling, as the water is injected from the top towards the bottom, so it can't be installed above the suspended ceiling for this reason. Also, the next type of sprinklers we have is the sidewall sprinkler. And this sidewall sprinkler of its name is installed on the wall of the room, not on the ceiling, as it injects the water horizontally in a horizontal direction. And this sidewall sprinkler is used in some applications where the decorative shape is required, like the hotels rooms, as it provides a good decorative shape. Very good. Now the next type of sprinklers we have is the corrosion resistance sprinkler, and this type of sprinklers is a special one as it's made of special materials, unlike the ordinary types of sprinklers, as now it's made of some alloys of bronze and stainless steel, and it uses those materials to resist the corrosion, and we use it in some special applications, like in case of using the seawater as a firefighting water, as the seawater results in metal corrosion or it results in metal rust. So we use the special materials of this corrosion resistance sprinkler, like the bronze or the stainless steel. Also, this type of sprinklers is used in the boiler rooms or the laboratories, as those applications are having some rises, gases and fumes, and those gases may result in the sprinkler corrosion or rust, so we use the resistance corrosion sprinklers in the laboratories and also in the boiler room applications for the sprinkler to resist those gases and fumes. Also, the next type of sprinklers we have is the dry type sprinkler, and here is the shape of the dry type sprinkler, and it's used in the low temperature applications which use the dry piping system, as at those applications the temperature of the room is less than 4 degrees Celsius. Like the freezing rooms applications, as at those applications the temperature of the rooms is very low or it's lower than 4 degrees Celsius, hence we use the special type of the sprinklers which is the dry type sprinkler. And now the final type of sprinklers we have is the in-rack sprinkler, and this is a special sprinkler system as it's used in case of having a high ceiling warehouse which is having a higher rack that has many shelves. As in this case, we cannot install the sprinklers just on the ceiling of the warehouse, as the water now cannot reach all of the rack shelves, or it cannot reach all of the goods in all of the shelves. Hence, we use the in-rack sprinkler system where each shelf of the rack shelves is having a pipe like this one, which is having a number of sprinklers connected to it to cover all of the shelves of the rack or for any fire that may occur at the goods that are stored at any shelf of those shelves. Very good. Now we need to summarize all of the data and specifications related to the sprinkler that we have discussed before, as if we have a sprinkler, we need to be able to read its data written on it and understand them well. For example, if we have this sprinkler and those data are printed on it, we find those letters SSP to be the abbreviation of Standard Spray Sprinkler Pendant. So this means that this sprinkler is of the pendant type. Also, those QR letters are the abbreviation of the quick response. So this sprinkler is of the quick response type, not the standard response type. Then those two marks inside the borders means that this is a certified type sprinkler or it passes the required manufacturing tests. Then for the 60 degrees Celsius, it's the temperature rating, and this means that when the temperature inside the room becomes 60 degrees Celsius, the sprinkler will explode its glass and it starts injecting the water. And finally, those letters VK3521 refers to the model of the sprinkler, so this is the manufacturing company model. More than great. So that's about this tutorial, at which we continue talking about the different types of these sprinklers. Hope that's it clear right now. Thank you for watching and see you in next tutorials.